what do you think is going to happen this Sunday night? This is going to be an easy fight. I'm going to knock him out. I have nothing to lose. I already lost everything.
I have so much pain in my heart.
You will always remain the shadow of me, the real champ.
I will end him, coach.
This is the biggest fight of your life.
That was amazingly good, right? And don't worry, because today you guys will learn how I made this entire video step by step. So, Seedance 2 is now officially available globally. You can use it across almost any platform you prefer. And at this point, most major tools have already integrated it, which basically means it's time to go crazy with it. And now, creating stunning, high-quality videos like this has become easier than ever before. Just take a look at this. I created this using a few simple techniques, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. By the end of this, you'll be able to create videos just like this, or maybe even better. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into it. Alright, the tool I use for both my images and videos is called Visina AI. Ever since I discovered it, I've honestly been a bit addicted, simply because it makes everything so much easier. And once you try it, you'll understand exactly what I mean. That said, feel free to use any tool you prefer, as long as it gets the job done. But personally, I'm sticking with Visina AI right now. Now to get started, simply click on the link in the description and sign up using your email. Once you log in, you'll see this interface. From here, just click on Open Studio, and it will take you to the main workspace. And this is where all the magic happens. Now, you might have already noticed in my video, all of my characters have perfect consistency throughout every scene. There's actually a simple reason behind that, and let me show you exactly what I did. First, go to the Character Labs tab. This is where you can create and experiment with different characters. As you can see, I've already created a few here. So basically, what this allows you to do is describe the kind of character you want. You can write a short prompt, you can even upload a reference image if you like, and then you can choose your preferred settings. There are quite a lot of settings available here, and you'll also notice an advanced toggle. If you turn it on, you'll get more control and more options, but if you want to keep things simple, you can just leave it off and let the AI handle everything for you. Now, this is exactly how I created my characters. This one right here is my main character, Jake. This is the secondary character. You can think of him as the villain, and this one is the coach. For each character, I simply wrote a clear prompt describing what I wanted, selected the settings, and then clicked on Generate. And just like that, the AI created these characters for me. In fact, for this particular character, I didn't even use the advanced settings. I just let the AI do its thing, and it still generated a perfect result. Same goes for the coach. Honestly, it's pretty impressive. Now, once your character is generated and you're happy with how it looks, there's one very important step you need to follow. You need to save the character. And I'll show you exactly why that matters in the next step. To save it, you can either click here, give it a name, and save it, or you can use this option right here. It's very simple. Once you've saved your characters, they'll always be available for you to reuse. So for me, this is my main character, this is the villain, and this is the coach. Okay, once my characters were ready, the next step was creating the images. So I went to the Images tab, and as you can see, these are the images I created and used in my video. This right here was the very first scene I made, and let me show you exactly how I did it. So first, from here, you need to choose whether you want to create a single shot or a grid. I personally went with grid because it gives you multiple options in one go. The next thing you need to do is choose the sequence option. This is very important because instead of generating just random shots, it actually creates a sequence that feels like part of a story. Now for the grid size, I selected 2 by 2, which generates 4 images at once. But if you want more variations, you can go all the way up to 4x4, which will give you 16 images in a single generation. Now here comes the important part. From here, click on the plus icon, and this is where you can either upload an image or use a saved character. And this is exactly why we saved our characters earlier. When you click on use character, all your saved characters will appear here, and you can simply select and start building scenes with it. So in my case, I selected Jake, which is my main character. Then I wrote a simple prompt of him training inside a gym, selected the aspect ratio, adjusted the image quality, and then hit generate. And this is what it created. Honestly, this is amazing. From just one prompt, I got 4 different shots instantly, and I can simply choose the one I like the most. And the best part is, you can generate up to 16 variations in one go, which makes the whole process so much faster. Now, once your images are ready, you can extract the shot you want. All you have to do is click on extract shots. You can extract all of them at once, but in my case, I only needed one. So I selected the shot I liked, clicked on extract, and that's it. Here's the final extracted image. As you can see, the quality is still perfect, everything is consistent, and it looks absolutely amazing. Next, I followed the exact same process for this character as well. I selected the character, gave it almost the same prompt, applied the settings, and then generated the images. And this is the result I got. Honestly, it looks amazing. Now, for this particular scene, I didn't just stick to one image, I actually liked multiple shots. So what I did was I selected shot 2 and shot 4, and then extracted both of them. And just like that, I had 2 high-quality images ready to use. Again, super simple. And the results are just incredible. Next, for this press conference sequence, I went with a 3x3 grid so I could get more variations in a single go. And here's something really powerful. I uploaded both characters together. Yes, you can actually use multiple characters at the same time. Then, I wrote my prompt, hit generate, and this is the result it created. And honestly, this looks amazing. It genuinely feels like a real press conference you'd see before an actual fight. Now for this sequence, I didn't just pick one image, I selected multiple shots that stood out to me. I went with shot 2, shot 3, and shot 6, and then extracted all 3. Now for the scene where the press is asking questions, I uploaded the initial grid as a reference, then clearly described what I wanted, which was the press interacting and asking questions, and this is the result I got. This is the image I ended up extracting, and as you can see, it fits perfectly into the story. For the scene that includes the coach, I again added both characters. You can even reference them as image 1 and image 2 with the @ sign inside your prompt if you want more control. And this is what it generated. This tool just makes everything so simple. That's exactly why I've been using it so much lately, and these are all the images I created for my video. So as you can see, the process is very straightforward. You generate your grid, pick the best shots, extract them, and if needed, you can even edit those images further based on your requirements. Now, once all the images were ready, it was time for the easiest part, turning them into videos. So let's switch to the videos tab. From here, select Seedance 2, and then choose the image to video option. Now, upload your first frame image. This is the exact image I used. Once that's done, you need to give it a prompt, and this is the prompt I used. Now, one important thing I noticed with Seedance 2 is that simple or vague prompts don't really give the best results. You need to be a bit more descriptive and detailed to get high quality output. And by the way, if you guys want all my prompts, I've actually created a full document that includes prompts for images, videos, audio, everything. So if you want it, just let me know in the comments, and if I see enough interest, I'll drop it in the description. Now moving on, I selected fast mode for quicker results, but you can go with standard mode if you want slightly more refined output. For quality, I chose 480p because honestly, I didn't notice much difference between 480p and 720p, and this one renders faster. Also, for this part, I made sure to turn off background music because I prefer adding my own music later during editing. Once everything was set, I hit generate, and this is the result. Wow, just look at this. The way he's punching, it's not just random movement. You can actually feel the anger, the intensity, the determination, and that's exactly what I was aiming for. Earlier, most AI video models struggled with this kind of realism and emotion, but Seedance 2 really seems to have nailed it. Even the sound fits perfectly. Honestly, this is an amazing result. Now here's another example. For this one, I uploaded this input image, added my prompt, and then generated the video, and this is the output.
You will always remain the shadow of me, the real champ.
Wow, just listen to that. In his voice and his expression, you can clearly feel that arrogance, that overconfident aura, and that's exactly what I was going for. Seedance really understood the prompt, understood the input image, and then just delivered. Honestly, the more I use this and regenerate different clips, the more impressed I get. it just keeps getting better. Now here's one more example. This time I went with 10-second duration, and in the prompt, I specifically asked it to include multiple cutscenes. And as you can see from the result, it worked incredibly well. Seedance 2 really seems to have nailed video generation, and now I'm genuinely excited to see what VO 4 has in store for us next. Now, one more important thing I should mention, I didn't use Seedance 2 for every single clip. For some scenes with simpler motion, I actually used the Seedance 1.5 model instead. As you can see, for these clips, Seedance 1.5 worked perfectly fine. It's faster, it's cheaper, and for basic shots, it gets the job done without any issues. And let's be honest, as powerful as Seedance 2 is, it's still quite expensive. So you need to be smart with how you use it. Don't just burn credits on every single scene. Instead, use Seedance 2 where it really matters, where you need that extra realism, emotion, and detail. So yeah, that's basically how I created all my video clips, and as you can see, I didn't have to regenerate things again and again. Most of the results came out perfect on the first try. For a few clips, I did run a couple of extra generations, but that's completely normal. Now, once all my videos were ready, the next step was adding background music. For that, I used Suno. All you have to do is go to Suno, enter your prompt, which I'll also include in the prompt document, and then hit generate. It will give you two music options. Just listen to both, pick the one you like, and download it. After that, I moved everything into CapCut. I added all my clips, did some basic editing, aligned the visuals with the music, adjusted the timing, and then exported the final video. And that's pretty much it. So there you have it. This is how you can leverage the power of AI to create amazing high quality content for your social media. And the best part is, it's never been this easy. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead, try this out for yourself. If you found this video useful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, keep grinding.